running on time. So let me ask you one last
Yeah,
question. As you kind of
yeah,
think back on your body of work, what advice would you give to innovators who are really trying to push boundaries but are in that sort of risk-averse culture? I mean, how can they, really effectively advocate for their ideas and drive that change they're looking for?
yeah. Very, very, very important, particularly for younger people who are starting their careers out in whether it's in marketing, finance, or R&D, whatever. My first advice I'll say to those folks is the very first thing to do is understand the playing field you're on, which means understanding the corporate culture inside the company and outside the company, and understand what how it operates. That's number one. And to accelerate that learning, my strong advice is get a mentor, often
Mm,
a senior manager in your vertical. Then the next thing I would say is understand the brand's goals, their commercial and competitive goals, and then, as my innovation model illustrates, synthesize, then permutate all your experiences, particularly on the job and your career and your company, and make sure that you're very fluid in that permutation. And then, just as I've emphasized here, look for adjacencies. Go to other parallel categories on the shelf or wherever, and look for those hidden leftovers, the things people have not taken advantage of. Always look for superiority versus your competitive set. And lastly, then forge an actionable concept and raise the flag to management.
that's great.